Item number E, consider recommendation of the North Iowa Fair Board and authorized chair to sign exclusive listings between Exit Realty to market the fairground land. Tom, do you want to kind of open this up, or?
A little background on this, as you know, we have been in the process of planning the fairgrounds property, including roughly 2.3 acres on the east side of the main entrance drive into the fairgrounds. We have had a couple offers on that property in the past. Those have fallen through. And so we're looking at an alternative strategy. And, last week, Supervisor Amos and I met with members of the Fair Board of Directors and discussed the possibility of listing the property with a local realtor. Because Chapter 174 places the responsibility of the fairgrounds in the hands of the Fair Board, and any sale of that property would have to go through the Fair Board before it came to you. They are requesting to list the property with Exit Realty. By doing so, be placed on the multiple listing service and get a higher profile in terms of marketing of that property.
Okay. Anybody from the Fair Board like to speak?
Mr. Chairman, Darrell Johnson, I'm Vice President of the Board. And we would encourage your voting approval of this. We believe it's a good opportunity for us to move forward, and we certainly appreciate all the support that the Board of Supervisors gives us.
Okay.
I would also add that under the resolution of the Fair Board that the real estate costs, the commissions and those types of things would be paid by the purchaser, and they would bear all of those costs. Neither the county nor the Fair Board would be responsible for that. And the whole marketing of this piece of property goes back to the county's assistance and provided to the Fair Board a few years ago to assist with paying off some debt that they had out there. And one of the requirements of providing that assistance was that that land be marketed and that the county would be repaid its contribution from any proceeds from the sale of the property. Also coming off the proceeds of that property would be reimbursing the county the cost of platting the fairgrounds land, which was required by the city of Mason City.
I'd like to ask the length of the agreement with Exit Realty to market.
Brian?
We would like to do a year and then extend as needed if that's the direction that the county wants to go with. We hadn't really discussed that, but that's what we'd like to do on a commercial land.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Dennis Higgins, the Board President, just arrived and he has a comment.
Dennis, welcome to our meeting this morning.
Thank you. Thank you. We urge that you will give this some consideration. We think this is a good approach, having the realty firm representing our interests as well as the interests of Saragota County. We think that's a good move, and gives the a point person a point where contacts that may be interested in that developing that piece of property, they've got someone that they can go to and expedite the process. The rest of us are volunteers, and we know that can change the pace of inquiry as well as moving through the process. And so we think this is a good move, as well as affording the opportunity for other realtors of the county to be able to be a part of the process.
Right.
Dennis, I think if that 2.3 acres can be marketed, it certainly would improve the position of the fair board and what they want to do in the future, plus provide some possible development in that southeast corner.
Certainly.
And as Tom mentioned, allow the county to recoup the costs that were guaranteed in our agreement with you a couple of years ago. So if this can expedite that process, and that would really be a winning formula for everyone involved.
I think so, and see what the market is like out there, and what type of prospects there are. There was one, of course, originally, and that changed a bit, and so we'll see if there is anything out there with the, I guess, refreshing of the possibility that's there, that may bring somebody forward that wants to put in a development there.
I also think sitting on the meetings that it makes us more of a offensive partner than a defensive partner.
Yes.
So, we're, the public knows it's there, and we can do something about it.
Yes.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you.
Okay, what is your wishes this morning?
Mr. Chairman, at this time, I'd make a motion to authorize your signature on an exclusive listing with exit realty for the fairgrounds property, the 2.3 acres as previously mentioned.
Okay, and I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion second to authorize the chair to sign an exclusive listing with exit realty for the 2.3 acres of the fairgrounds. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of said motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.